series of playwrights were commissioned to write monologues about Elvis Presley. Gee whiz. I could look at the publication date, but it was many years ago. 1997. So it's a little over 20 years ago. And I have three in the book, but I'll read the one for this occasion called Elvis's Rabbi. The lights go up on a rabbi, an elderly white man. We walked, we talked of many things, Torah, Talmud. He was very interested in what constitutes a moral life, an ethical life. I says, look, it's always a struggle. The important thing is to study, to work, to do. He was very interested in the whole concept of tshuva, of changing. I remember before one Yom Kippur, he was reading Agnon's The Days of Awe. He was fascinated by the idea of tshuva, that a man could change, could turn back to God, that he must do it. He felt this to be a moral imperative. I says, look at your own work. After all, any artistic decision has moral consequences. And you can see it in his career, although he felt he was an absolute failure at this. Always the return to his heritage, to his people, his service in the military, the decision to stop making pictures, the television special. There was always this fear, he confessed to me, of letting go, of disappointing his fans, of not staying on the same path. And yet all the time, this burning need he felt to change, to turn back, to really do tshuva. He was constantly struggling with the demands of halacha. Should he keep kosher? Should he not? I says, look, you'll do what you can do. So every once in a while, you won't eat the sausage. I says, you know what's good? A little peanut butter and banana. Wonderful. Who knew? Had a fine sense of history. He was all the time worried about his place in it. Not so much how he would be remembered, more about whether he was an agent of progress, of transformative social change. This troubled him. All the time he says to me, Rabbi, think about it. All the people who really changed the course of Western civilization were Jews. Christ, Marx, Freud. Then he says, Manny Galanter. I says, who? He says, Manny Galanter. He makes a cabbage soup could really change your life. Had an excellent sense of humor. We talked. Used to ask me a lot about an afterlife. I says, who knows? I says, look, blackout.